Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the East Delaware Knights Team Builder Dynasty here on College Football 26. We are wrapping up season number 2 very quickly. We've only got 2 episodes left, including this one, until we reach Conference Championship Week / postseason action, playoff time, all that kind of good stuff. We've got 4 games left, which 2 episodes a game, 2 episodes left. But the big point of note for these final 4 games is our starting quarterback, Lincoln Kienholz, is back, baby. His broken hand has been healed. He's been out since the Miami game in week number 2 when he broke his hand initially. We've been riding with Kenyon Garnett, who was our starter in year number 1. We've been riding with him for the entire season so far, and he's been very good. He's been above good. He's been really great as the starting quarterback. But the reason we brought in Lincoln Kienholz in the first place in the transfer portal was because he's got more of that traditional passer type of build. Kenyon Garnett is a running back who plays quarterback. He can do a lot of great things with his legs, as we've seen over the course of this season and last season, but Kienholz, he's got that it factor, but we didn't get to see that much because he played in 1 game and then got injured halfway through game number 2. So it's going to be interesting to see how Kienholz gets back into the flow of things. We are taking on one of our rivals today. Temple is the first game of the doubleheader. That one shouldn't be too difficult, but then we have a top 25 Memphis team coming in against us in the next game of the doubleheader. So excuse me. So we have 2 important games, a rivalry game and a top 25 matchup. We got to win both these games, but I want to see Lincoln Kienholz get back into rhythm after being gone for basically the entire season up to this point. So it's going to be interesting. We're not going to be done seeing Kenyon Garnett because we still have those formation subs with him going to be getting in a lot of reps. So we'll see both quarterbacks this episode and next episode. As long as Kienholz stays healthy, we should look pretty good. I mean, he can throw the ball a little bit better than Garnett, so we'll see what happens. I'm excited to have Kienholz back. Let's get into it. If you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go beat our rival and then beat a Memphis team that could be pretty good. I don't know. Lincoln Kienholz has returned to the team. 84 overall, senior red shirt. He's back for the final 4 games of the season, plus whatever we do in the postseason. Kenyon Garnett has been a great quarterback for us in season 1 and then now most of season 2. We'll see how much Kienholz struggles to get back into the flow of things. I don't know. Maybe it won't take him that long at all. Maybe the first play he'll be back into the swing of things. Who knows? This is what recruiting looks like. We did get our first recruit last episode, our first commitment last episode, Vernon Woollyhand, which out of all of the guys that we were trying to think of who was going to commit first, it wasn't Vernon Woollyhand, that's for sure. We were like 3rd on his board behind TCU and I think Texas A&M. And then all of a sudden he comes on campus and he commits. So I was like, okay, that's super sick. He's a 5-star. He's a top 25 player in the country. He's going to help us out a lot. We're still battling for a lot of these guys. The number 1 player in the entire class, Jeremiah Wolf. He's on campus this week on Louisville's campus. Week number 10. That's what week we're in. As long as they don't have a good visit, we should stay in the lead for Jeremiah Wolf. Antoine Steed, we're looking very good on. Michigan and Penn State do not have visits scheduled just yet. We've dropped on Morgan Webb, but next game against Memphis, he's on campus. So we need to get back on top of Oregon for that. Wayne Bostic also on campus week 11. Ohio State's looking pretty good, though. He might just outright commit to them. Dennis Dicker, we're looking good for him. I'm hoping he commits this week so that he doesn't go on campus to NC State. Rashawn Sherry, we're battling for. Week 11's a big week. Steve Henley, we're looking good on. We are in a battle for a lot of different 5-stars. This could, and I say could with a heavy, heavy asterisk next to it, this could be a really, really good recruiting class for us if everything stays the way that it is. Is that actually going to be the case? I don't know. Probably not, knowing my luck. But we'll hopefully have some pretty good players coming in on campus next season. The 2020 homes for Temple look pretty okay. I like the shoulder sleeve stuff, the pattern on the shoulders. That looks pretty cool. Ooh, the gray pants doesn't look too bad. But I think they'll wear just the regular homes. They don't have very many interesting uniforms. And we've worn the away uniforms pretty often. We're going to save the state pride for next episode because the final game of our regular season this year is against Delaware. So we have our state pride uniforms for that game. So we won't wear them today. I think we will go with, let's go with their Crusade uniforms for today. We'll rock those for game number 1. Temple and East Delaware. It's a rivalry game. Let's get into it. It's always a good day when the rivals play each other on the field. Lincoln Financial Field. I didn't realize that's where they played. I don't know, maybe that's just me not thinking about it. I don't know. But we're here in Lincoln Financial, the Link, as East Delaware and Temple take the field. The series is tied at 1-1. Remember, when you create a dynasty, or when you create a team in Team Builder in college football, and you want to build a rivalry, create a rivalry, you have to give... The rivalry can't be 0-0. You have to give at least one win to some team. Oh, Cameron Poe! The Dragon Warrior going crazy. First play, that's kind of insane. But anyway, when you create a rivalry on a team builder team, you have to give at least one win. It can't, for some reason, it can't be 0-0. I don't know why. So I had to give each team, each of our 4 rivals, a 1-0 head start. And right now, it's 2-0 against us for Delaware because they beat us last season. They're the only team last year to beat us, rivalry team to beat us last year, so it's very annoying that they beat us. But we'll get it back this year. They're not that good. I think they're like winless on the season when I was looking at the schedule earlier. All right, Keenholz, 3rd and 4. This is your first chance to get the job done through the air, and I pressed the wrong button as interception. That's not Keenholz's fault whatsoever. I pressed the wrong button is all that happened there. I wanted square. Keelan Rounds was my initial read. But for some reason, my brain and my thumb did not cooperate. And my brain said press square. My thumb said, nah, I'll go press circle. So that is not Keenholz's fault whatsoever. That's user error right there. That is annoying. That's Keenholz's first pass being back under center, which is kind of annoying. All right, well, that sucks. But hopefully our defense can make sure that it doesn't come back to hurt us at all. That wasn't what I wanted to do at all. Oh, Jalen means business, but he's hurt. He gets hurt on the pass rush. Temple has a 3 and out. They'll punt it back to us. So, interception on the first throw for Keenholz back in the game. Or back in the starting role. And then an injury to Jalen Means. A little bit of a bumpy start here to start the game for the Delaware Knights. All right, let's get back in the swing of things. Can my brain and my thumb actually get on the right page and press the right button? Kenyon Garnett in the game now. Don't get freaked out that Keenholz is hurt or anything. I have a couple of different packages where Garnett comes in and gets to start a quarterback or gets to play quarterback. So it's not like just because you see Keenholz out doesn't mean he's actually injured or anything. Although he might be injured to that play. No, he's back healthy. Okay. Temple's defensive line is making me sweat a little bit here. They're bringing some pretty good heat. Although I've got Garnett in the game now, and I might just have to take off and run with Kenyon Garnett. Get the first down, Kenyon! He just barely gets the first down. That's as close as you can get to getting a first down there. He just barely outran the edge rusher. We'll hand this ball off to Shelton Lighton. He's got decent blocks. Shelton Lighton's got decent blocks. Down the field to the 44. If he was just a little bit faster, that could have been a big time gain. Maybe even a touchdown. Maybe even a touchdown. Handoff, Lighton again. He's got room. Shelton Lighton fighting forward to the 48-yard line. All right, let's get Keenholz back into a rhythm here. He's missed 2 passes. He's thrown an interception. Let's just get him some easy stuff. Right underneath, it's Brandon Worthington. Worthington does his job. He breaks a tackle, takes up the field to the 20. That's exactly what we're looking for. Just trying to get some easy throws, get Keenholz back warmed up a little bit. He's been out for the entire season, basically. And then take a shot in the next play. Back of the end zone! Just a little bit underthrown. There was not really much space to work with. That's not necessarily Keenholz's fault. It's more my fault for choosing that throw. There wasn't really a lot of space to work with, so he didn't really have a lot of room to give that. But Jordan Faison takes this to the house. Jordan Faison touchdown. That was just a simple little whip route, kind of. And he just takes it to the house. Jordan Faison, the transfer, comes in and makes an impact. And Keenholz gets his first touchdown of the game. All right, I was just kind of looking for a first down there, but Faison said, no, I'm gonna do a little bit more. I'm gonna get you a touchdown. And we lead 7-0 here on the road in Temple. And if anything is to say about the first drive for Temple's offense, I mean, we should be able to cruise to a victory here. But we'll figure it out. Maybe they just got a little bit caught off guard after the big interception. They weren't ready for it to come out on offense that quickly. We are 7-1 on the season. We're looking pretty good. Oh, that's a wide open throw. It's overthrown. I probably could have picked that off. I thought it was going to be contested. That's why I dropped the hit stick on the receiver, because I thought he was going to try to jump and catch that. But it was never even in his reach. Very strange. And that's called 3rd inches. Really? I thought it was a first down. Oh, this has got to be a QB sneak here. Let me get my Deshaun Dobbins guy up here and see if I can stop this. Deshaun Dobbins! I couldn't get in there. I got blocked by the guard. I should have tried to dive and maybe get that. All right, they get the QB sneak, but that doesn't mean they can get even more yards. Or maybe they can. Oh, what a block! Touchdown, Temple. What a block from the receiver. Wow. I mean, that's an elite block to open up. Von Blue is the running back for the Temple Owls? Okay. That was an elite block to open up. I mean, he took away 2 people, basically. Because he blocked the one guy. He blocked Coy Parrish coming down. And then the guy that I was using had to go around him, and it basically took away the tackle attempt. I dove and missed him. But he basically, when he blocked Parrish, I had to go around him. It slowed me down too much, and then Von Blue just runs right past. So, very good block. And now it's tied 7-7. So maybe I misjudged Temple and thought they were sucky when they're not. Who knows? Ooh, they're going to press up on Faison. I'm kind of tempted to send this, but I don't know if he'll hear it. The crowd's kind of loud. We'll just go with a traditional handoff. And the Dragon Warrior, Cameron Poe, is able to get it to the 29. Let's go jet touch pass here. It's going to be Brandon Worthington. I think he should be able to get around the corner. I hope. As long as they block. They do. They didn't throw a block there because Shelton Lighton didn't really know who to block. He was just kind of running aimlessly. Is nobody... Oh, I was going to say, is nobody going to be over the top of Faison? No, they brought somebody over there. I was about to quickly audible into a pass play. Let's try a little inside smash. A little inside smash. Poe's running the other smash. I don't know if I like that necessarily. I'm going to... Ah, Christ. I was going to say I'm going to step up and scramble, but I didn't realize that guy was right there. Retrell Perry injured again. I mean, it's every day with these guys. This offensive line's made of glass. They're injured every single game. I can maybe fit that in there. It's going to be caught. It gets us a couple of yards. Didn't really have anything. He's got a bruised hand. We're going to go for this. A little risky, but we've got Keelan Rounds. And I believe in Keelan Rounds. And he's got the first down and more. Keelan Rounds up the field. Keelan Rounds down at the 36. That's why you give it to Keelan Rounds, man. He's so good. He's maybe the best receiver in college football, and that's a receiving roster that includes Jeremiah Smith. Oh, Oh, Shelton Lighton with a good run. Maybe a little play action. Kenyon Garnett comes into the game. This feels like 2015 Ohio State with JT Barrett and Cardell Jones. They just keep subbing in and out. That's kind of what it feels like. Face on again. Nobody covers him until super late. It's very weird coverage. Is that going to be open? I think it might be. Garnett puts a good ball there, and Keelan Rounds diving at the 3. It'll be 2-minute warning reached. And Cameron Poe comes in. Can the Dragon Warrior punch it in? Yes, he can! Touchdown, Knights. The Delaware Knights go up again. And the two quarterback combination looked pretty good right there. Keenholz did a good job. Garnett did a good job. We looked pretty good, pretty consistent. But the defense is what needs to look pretty consistent. We need to get stopping Von Blue, that's for sure. Isn't Von Blue an LSU running back? I feel like that's where he's at. Man, I could be wrong. I probably am. Minute 53 to go. They have all the timeouts, so they got plenty of time. It's going to be a little screen. Cornelius coming down and stopping the spin move. Loss of 1 on the play. Cornelius might not be fast, but he's got a lot of hit power. That's one of the reasons why I wanted him to play, because he's got a chance every single time he hits somebody to pop that ball out. That's a bad missed tackle by me. 3rd and 3, they get the yards. They're going to run no huddle. Makes sense. They're trying to make some moves happen here. Under 2 minutes. But I don't want them to. I want to get a sack right here. That'd be sick. We're not going to be able to. Knock that out! Good job. Double coverage is a tough throw. And they will punt it away. At first, I thought he was going to hold on to the catch because it looked like he had a step on one of my corners. So I thought he was going to be able to hold on to it. But thankfully, when he got hit, he dropped it. And Cameron Poe gets stuck, unfortunately. So we started the 26 with the football. Can we make something happen here? Excuse me. Can we make something happen here? Can I pop that over the top? Brandon Worthington. Yes, I can. He holds on for the catch. Throw on the run for Kenyon Garnett's what he does best. That is a killer throw. And we are already under a minute to go in the game. In the half, I mean. Handoff, Lighton. He's got good blocks. Shelton Lighton, stiff arm. Didn't really work that well. We'll call it first time out. Still a good run, but I wanted him to just send him into the dirt. We'll take off the chew clock, and we'll go with an inside zone with the possibility of audibling. No, I'll give the inside zone. Handoff, Lighton, up the middle, Shelton Lighton. Let's run some hurry up here. Because we'll call an RPO, and then audible that out to just an inside zone. Sure, why not? Snap it, please. There we go. Handoff, Lighton, inside. Not a first down, we'll call a timeout. 1 timeout remaining. We are knocking on the door of a touchdown, but we got to play a little bit better. We got to play smarter here. What's the play call? Maybe a double pivot? Is the double pivot the move? Probably not. But Garnett is in the game, and Garnett's got speed, but he doesn't have a lot of speed. Not right there, at least. Is that a first down? That's 4th down. We lost a yard or 2. And they want me to kick the field goal, and I accidentally pressed too far, so I guess I'm kicking the field goal here. All right, well, gives me practice at least. I might have missed it. No, I pushed it good enough. It's right through the uprights, 17-7. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go for it on 4th down. But I pressed X too many times to get through to actually get to the play screen, and I pressed it field goal. Can we keep him up for 3 seconds? Yeah, we can. Perfect. So we'll go to the halftime locker room, up 17-7. We're kind of cruising. Temple will start the football in the second half. Our offenses look pretty good. Garnett's look good. Keenholz's look good. The run games look pretty solid. I'm happy with the way the team's looking. It's good to see Jalen Means back out there. He wasn't hurt too bad. Hand on no play action to the running back. They get, is that a tight end? We're number 47. All right, whatever. Tyler Chambers, the sophomore quarterback for Temple, throwing darts. But does he have what it takes to score a touchdown on us? Multiple touchdowns on us. They're going to go underneath. That's Blue, and Blue will get hit hard, but he'll get the Ball up to the 48-yard line. 2nd and 3. We got to get some pressure on this quarterback, man. If we can't get pressure on the quarterback, we're just going to get diced up. That's one of our weaknesses. Getting diced up in the secondary. It's a handoff to Blue. Blue's trying to figure out where to go. He gets the first down out of it. There's a maze in the middle of the offensive line. They're trying to bounce it around, trying to figure out which direction to go. But he found it. He got the first down. Handoff to Blue. This time, Jarek Francis says, no, 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 not today. You're not getting past the big man. That's a loss of 2. Who's out there? That's Cormier. So that means Popeye's on the other side. And Langston Bowling brings him down. He gets those 2 yards back that he lost in the previous play, but it's 3rd and 10. This has got to be a pass. Got to be a pass. And it will be. Can Francis make the pressure? Yes, he can, but he's forced. Okay, he throws it away. He did something weird, like he was starting to roll out, then he rolled back. I wasn't prepared for it. It was all kinds of weird. Thankfully, he didn't throw a completion. I would have been super upset about that. We forced the punt. I think their 3rd punt of the game. Maybe their 4th. I don't remember. Poe gets the return up to the 16. That's pretty okay. And now we can go to hopefully win this game. We haven't really tested Keenholz today. He does have the one mistake, but that's not his fault. It's more my mistake. Get up there and block him. Ah, man, the tight end Green just couldn't get up there and block him. I could have slowed down, I guess, but I didn't want to get caught from behind. That's why I didn't slow down. I'm going to turn this into a verticals. And nobody's covering face-on. Snap that football. Jordan face-on, wide open, down the field. He's got it in stride. That's touchdown number 2. I mean, they just didn't adjust to the coverage when I switched the audible, or the hot route. Jordan face-on's got his 2nd touchdown of the game. You should have adjusted. I don't know why. That's like the 3rd or 4th time that they have brought somebody so late into the coverage of Jordan face-on. I don't know what their defense is. But they never have any corner or safety over on top of face-on until it's almost a snap. It's very strange. And that time it came back to bite them because it's 24-7. That's how often we beat Temple. 24-7. And we let Keenholz actually let it loose there, and he looked pretty good. It was a good ball. In stride, that's a sack. It is Rod Hainsworth, the man who is replacing Kareem Culliver after his season-ending injury. Rod Hainsworth comes in on the blitz and gets the sack. 2nd and 18 now. Handoff. No, it's keeper. He's got it, and Christian Gray doesn't light him up, unfortunately. But Tyler Chambers gets a few yards. A little bit too many yards, if you ask me. I would assume they're going to go for this on 4th down if they have to. And they will have to. He gets no yards on that. Are they going to punt it away? They're going to punt it away. You know what? That's probably... I mean, they're at the 26-yard line. It makes sense that they wouldn't go for it. But, I mean, you're down 24-7, 3rd quarter. It's getting a little late for Temple. But maybe they don't care. Fair catch. And instead of just taking more deep shots, which we could because they're going to press up. That man's offside, by the way. Okay, he got back. He was offside. Cameron Poe. Cameron Poe's getting a lot of open lanes. I don't know why the blocking's so good for him right now. He's had some pretty good lanes to run through. They're pressing up again. They're really wanting me to take some deep shots and go for big-time touchdowns. But I'm trying to do my job. I'm trying to run this football and make sure that we can get out of this game with little to no injuries. Because we got a big game against Memphis up next. Where's the blocking? You ran right past him. You didn't throw a single block. We are going to go for it on 4th down because I'm crazy. And I'm trying to end this game without giving Temple the ball back. Garnett is in the game. Keelan Rounds is wide open. He always is. So we hit him there. 1st down completion. And now we go right back to the run. We go right back to the run. That guy's offside again. Get back there. What are you doing? Lighten with the handoff. He's going to lose the tackle battle, but he gets up to the 39. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And we will have one more play before the quarter is over. And it's going to be a Cameron Poe 1st down. That'll be the quarter. We'll head to the 4th, up 24-7, still trying to score, but I'm just really trying to run this clock out because there's not really any reason we need to be in this game anymore. We've pretty much done what we needed to do. We've done what we needed to do against Temple. We've dominated them on defense. This is what the top 25 rankings look like. We're number 13 in the country. Pretty sick. Only one loss, and it wasn't a conference loss. It was against Miami early in the season, the game that Keenholz got hurt on initially when he broke his hand. We should have won that game, too. I'm still upset we lost that game. As long as we don't lose our second game in the rivalry to Delaware, we need... I mean, they're horrible this year. We can't lose that game next episode. That's the final game of the year. We cannot lose that game. If we lose that game, we might just fold the program. Sheldon Lighton breaking off tackles, getting up to the 28-yard line. Let's keep it moving. We got to waste all this time. We got places to be, ladies and gentlemen. We got people to see. Sheldon Lighton first down. He's starting to get hot. He's starting to get hot. But he's also starting to get tired. That wear and tear is starting to build on him. Delayed handoff to Lighton. He bounces, gets it to the 13. He's got over 100 yards. Good for him. Let's keep it moving. Let's drain that clock. And now Javon Lakes comes in, and he hits a couple. Nothing too crazy. Can Lighton get the first down here? I don't know. Maybe. Yes, he can. He fell forward. I didn't think he was going to get that. Good on him. We are eating away at this clock. I mean, it's taken forever. And Tyree Tucker has injured himself, which ends the running clock. You just had to get hurt, didn't you, Tyree? You couldn't have just held on until the 2-minute warning. Garnett steps up in the pocket. Gets brought down. That's the 2-minute warning. We've taken so much time off in this clock so far. We are eating away at the fourth quarter. It's kind of beautiful. Keenholz steps back in. Lighton's in the game. And you know what? I'm going to change this to a pass. And I'm actually going to change this to Brandon Worthington on a speed out. And Keelan Rounds on a slant. Try to get everybody open here. And we're going to hit Worthington on the speed out. Doesn't get completed. All right, I thought that might work. It didn't work. I was mistaken. But this is what we called on the first down, or on the third down that we needed, or was it the fourth down that we got the conversion, whatever it was, and Keelan Rounds got open. He's open again. Keelan Rounds, easy touchdown. I mean, it doesn't get much more open than there was nobody within 13 yards of him. Touchdown, Kenyon Garnett throws to Keelan Rounds, and we've taken so much time out. What's the time of possession? 7 minutes and 20 seconds we took off of the third and fourth quarter clocks. What a drive. And it results in a touchdown, 31-7. This one is by far over, but we still want to look good on defense here, so we'll see what happens. Minute 50 to go. Temple's looked okay. They haven't looked horrible. I mean, they've had some rough offensive drives where they've had like 3 and outs and then punted, but the quarterback's made some plays. I mean, Von Blue had the touchdown run, which arguably shouldn't have been a touchdown, but he has it, so I mean, it's on the score sheet. And they're really going to use their timeouts. You're down 31-7. Do we really have to go through this? You're down 31-7 with a minute 45 to go. There's mathematically no shot you can win. So why are you even trying? Are you trying to get some good tape on film or some good plays on film so that you can run some 2-minute drill in practice or something? I don't know. And if you're trying to win, why are you running the ball with Von Blue down 31-7? Oh, he got hit on the throw. That could have been a good play if he didn't get hit. Jalen Means makes the play. Jalen Means is quite the pass rusher. He's a good player. 3rd and 9. They're obviously going to go for it on 4th down, so we'll see what happens here. He's got time in the pocket. He fires across the sidelines, intercepted. It's finally Christian Gray. I mean, this whole season I've been complaining about how Christian Gray is allergic to intercepting passes, and all he wants to do is swat him down. Finally, he jumps the route, picks it off, and gives us the win. Officially. It's about time. I've been waiting, Christian. I've been absolutely waiting for you to do that. You've had so many different opportunities this season to catch an interception. Under a minute to go in the game. Poe will get brought down to the 43. But we are now under 20 seconds. One more play, and we will have a victory here against Temple. Big rivalry win is always nice. 31-7. Keenholz looked good. Garnett looked good. Defense looked good in the second quarter beyond. The first quarter was a little bit shaky. But after that first quarter, 3 out of the 4 quarters, the defense looked good. So, pretty good, and we get the big win against a rival. Hopefully that helps the recruits make their decision quicker and choose to come play for us. That'd be super nice if they wanted to come play for us, including number 1 player in the country. We got locked out on Cameron Tam, which is kind of annoying because I like the look of Cameron Tam, but we just don't have enough hours to go after everybody that I want, so we'll have to figure it out. But we take on Memphis. They are number 18 in the country, both undefeated in the conference. It might just be a rematch at the end of the season. Oh no, Tulane's also undefeated, and we don't play Tulane this year. I think we have Tulsa and Delaware in the next episode. So that's going to be interesting. If we're able to beat Memphis, then it'll be us and Tulane probably. That's pretty crazy. Because our schedule is... No, it's UTSA. It's UTSA. UTSA and Delaware are the next 2 games in the final episode of the regular season here. How is recruiting looking? We have some hours opened up, it looks like. 90 hours. Jeremiah Wolf did not like his visit to Louisville. That's actually pretty big. Okay. He did not like his visit to Louisville. Antoine Steed, Michigan, and Penn State are making a good push. I don't think I can do anything else. I mean, the hard sell I can try, but the hard sell does nothing, does it? I mean, it's a B-, a B+, and an A-. Is that really worth it? We're starting to slip on Morgan Webb. And his hard sell's even worse than Steed's is. But he is on campus today against Memphis. So is Wayne Bostic. We've already got a hard sell on him. Dennis Dicker's looking good. Sherry, we're falling, but he's also on campus as well. Oh. Man, this is tricky. Tulane and Ole Miss. Do I switch to the hard sell on some of these guys? I just don't know. Just don't know. Dion Buck, we're looking good. We're trying to battle for Eric Wade. Nazir Wormley, we have nobody going after. I guess I could put more hours on Dion Buck now that we have some hours freed up from some visits and stuff. So let's get a full 50 on Dion Buck. See if we can pass Colorado. How do I do this? How do I get these guys to commit? Because our hard sell for Jeremiah Wolf is trash. We have an F and a D and an A+. That is absolute garbage. We could try a sway, but does a sway really even matter at this point? I think we just have to hold on. I don't know. I'm going to try to put some of these hours on Greg Magooligan, because that's a great name, Magooligan. And then we have Ezekiel Olete. Olete? I don't know how to say that name. We'll go with a 10-piece on you and a 10-piece on Kyle Griggs. See what we can do with those guys. We've got some battles, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some battles here in the end of this second season. And maybe the biggest battle of the year. We're taking on number 18 ranked Memphis. It's a home game, and we've got massive implications. So many players on campus. This one needs to be a win, and not just a win, a blowout. Here we go against Memphis. They're number 18 in the country. They're undefeated in the conference. They only have 1 loss, just like us. This is a massive game. I mean, we need this not only to stay relevant in the conference championship contention, but also we need this for 5-star recruiting. I mean, if we lose this game, it's going to be devastating for recruits. So there's really no way we can lose. We have to come away with a win. We need to come away with a blowout win. And it all starts here on defense against Memphis. Coy Parrish makes the tackle. Lucky Sutton is the man on the carry there. 2nd and 5. Crowd is loud, and they got to stay loud this entire game. We got to make sure that we get to the quarterback, and it's going to be Jalen Means. That ball's out. Strip sack. Offensive lineman recovers it, but he can't advance it very far. He goes back. It's 3rd and 16. Jalen means business, baby. He gets the strip sack. That's a good start to the game. That is a good start to the game. They're going to motion. Is this a play to that guy? It is. And I was there to blow it up, but I missed the tackle. I missed another tackle. All right, I actually read it pretty well that time, but I just missed the tackle. They only got a yard on it, and they will punt it away. So nothing doing for Memphis. It's a 3-and-out. That's the way to start. That is the way to start. We're going to call a fair catch for the Dragon Warrior, Cameron Poe. And we will go on offense. Here comes Shelton Lighton. He's looking pretty good this year. He's looking pretty good. What do we do with the football here? Who's going to come out on offense first? It's Garnett who comes out. Okay. It's always a gamble on who's going to start the game because I don't choose my plays. I just go with whatever the coach says. So it's always a gamble on what quarterback is going to be out there. Now it's Keenholz. This probably would get a little bit confusing if this happened in real life. The media would probably be a little upset that I'm doing a 2-quarterback system because historically 2-quarterback systems are not the way to go. You can't ever build any chemistry, anything like that. So you got to go 1 quarterback. You got to choose one. But in the game of Madden, you can kind of do whatever you want. So it's working. Or I guess this is the game of college football, not the game of Madden. It's the same thing. Let's hit Face On. Face On had a big game against who we just played. Who do we just play? Temple. Against Temple. He had 2 touchdowns. He looked pretty good. There's the screen pass to Lighton. He gets the first down. Shelton Lighton looking good. And Keenholz is looking good as well. Let's go jet touch pass. Worthington can get around here. I believe in Brandon Worthington. Call the snap. There's the pitch. And the blocking's not there. It's not Worthington's fault. The blocking just did not show up for him on that one. We'll go QB draw. Garnett comes in for this. Design quarterback run. He's got a lot of space. Kenyon Garnett up the middle gets us to the 14. Sometimes you got to do the design quarterback runs. And the handoff to Lighton. He gets the first down. Flag on the play. It's coming back. It's the transfer tight end Green who's called on it. Illegal block in the back. Donovan Green takes away our first down. And now we got to work for it again. 3rd and 6. Good job, Donovan. I appreciate that. Oh, mama, I got to get out of here. I got to just throw it away. I got nothing doing there. They brought so much pressure, and I had a whatchamacallit. I had a play action. That was not the right move. And since we need a blowout, I got to go for this. Keenholz back in the game. I'm going to hit him, and I can't hit him. They brought the pressure around the edge. I just needed a half a second to hit him, and I didn't have a half a second. So we turned the ball back over to Memphis. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to score a touchdown right there, and I feel like I could have. But the block in the back, man, Donovan Green cost us that drive. He cost us that drive. Maybe I shouldn't have called play action on 3rd down. That's probably my fault, but I needed that first down. We got it, and then it gets taken away. Xavier Johnson on the catch. He gets the first down, too. All we got to do is just focus. All we got to do is just focus. We are better than this Memphis team. We just got to keep playing our game, and eventually they'll make a mistake. We'll score the touchdown, then we'll capitalize. We'll blow them out. That's how it'll go. Popeye Williams. Oh, how did he not get across the line of scrimmage? I feel like that was way past the line of scrimmage, but I guess not. Popeye had to go around a while to try to get that sack there. Big 3rd and 3, though. This is going to be a handoff. And blow it up. We can't blow it up. We had nobody there. The middle was wide open. We weren't prepared. We were not prepared. Come on, boys. Play good defense. This Memphis team's not better than you. Got to remember that. That's a crazy throw. The amount of time that he had in the pocket to throw that should never have happened. The pass rush needs to be better. Come on, guys. This is Memphis we're talking about. You got to rush the passer a little bit better than this. Parrish makes the play. Jarek Francis injured off ball, holding his right wrist / forearm area. That's a little concerning. Jarek Francis is a good player. We don't need him out for a significant amount of time, especially because we only got 2 games left to go in the regular season. Quarterback's got a lot of time in the pocket again. He's going to scramble this time. He's going to fall down, and Caleb Cormier's injured on the play. I mean, what are we talking about here? Back-to-back plays, we have 2 of our best pass rushers injured? Can we catch a break, please? Oh, it's a screen pass. A screen on 2nd and 1. Parrish makes the tackle, but it's a first down. I don't like the way that Memphis is playing right now. They're playing a little too good. I know they're number 18 in the country, but they are not better than us. Handoff, running back. He's got room. Just brushes off a hit stick like it's nothing. Why do they even have hit sticks in the game if the hit sticks don't matter? 9 times out of 10, I'll throw a hit stick. They'll just brush it off like they didn't even get hit. Just like, oh, and then keep running. It won't even affect them. Even when I'm coming downhill. I'll read option. I thought he was going to keep with the quarterback, but it's a loss of 1 on the play. We haven't even got an update on Cormier just yet. I'm hoping that doesn't mean he's out for a while. Come on, Popeye. Look at Popeye the Sailor Man with the huge sack. Eat your spinach. Popeye the Sailor Man with the sack. It's 3rd and 18. I mean, he got to the quarterback before the quarterback even knew what it was doing. Another screen pass. It's a bold call. This time it doesn't really work. Gets nothing on the play. And they will attempt a field goal. Please block it. Please miss it. Do something. Just don't have it go through the uprights. It's up, and it is good. It went through the uprights. 3-0 Memphis. It could have been worse. It could have been a touchdown. Our defense really stepped up those final couple of plays. But I don't want Memphis to score because that makes it harder for us to blow them out. All right, here we go. Back on offense. Are they going to press on Keelan Rounds? Are you insane? Worthington's also kind of open. I'm just going to have to hit it underneath. Donovan Green, I don't really like you right now because of that illegal block in the back, but you gotta hit the open man when he's available. We are approaching the end of the first quarter. This will probably be the final play. And it's Cameron Poe. Good tackle. But he also allowed me to get a first down there, or almost a first down. All right, after 1, it's 3-0 Memphis, but we are trying to score right now. And I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. Shelton Lighton, big blocks, and he gets the first down. You love to see it. Let's run some hurry up and let's get Kenny Garnett out in space. We haven't hit a read option this entire episode, but it's not open. But Shelton Lighton is down the field. Run, big man. He gets a nice carry. And now Keenholz comes back in the game. We'll hit a little screen pass. They want to go screen. I'll go screen too. But Shelton can't really do much with it. And he, oh my God. Instantly holds the knee. He goes down instantly with holding the knee. That looked like a torn ACL / broken leg. Look at that. He instantly goes down and just grabs at the knee. Oh no. This is worst case scenario. I mean, look at the man, and he's writhing in pain. Oh no. We cannot have Shelton Lighton of all people injured. I mean, that just can't. He's our guy. Oh, no. No, 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 no. That is not what you want to see. That is not what you want to see. Let me get a little look at Keenholz here. How's he looking? We haven't really seen much of Keenholz since he's been a Delaware Knight because he got hurt. So let's get a little look-see at good old Keenholz here. I like the uniforms. Uniforms look pretty good. They are a little bit dark because of the shadow that we're in right now. If we were in the light, it'd be a little bit better to see them, but that's the way the stadium's built. But injury to Shelton Lighton is not ideal. Garnett comes in at quarterback. So does Cameron Poe, running back. And Poe will get the first down. I hope that it's okay. It's just a bruised knee. The way that he reacted, it looked like he was going to be out for the season with a broken leg or a torn ACL or something. But it's just a bruised knee. He's totally fine. He'll be back. We're at the 7-yard line. We need to find a play that's going to punch it into the end zone here. I don't want to go jet touch pass. I feel like that's not the move. I don't like any of these plays, really. Give me a choice. H choice. This is the play that Faison took to the end zone earlier or last against Temple. And he's going to have it here. Faison, end zone, touchdown. That might be Faison's money play. Jordan Faison into the end zone. I think Keenholz is the one who threw that. I'm not sure if he was in or not. It's hard to tell. But we do take the lead 7-3. And thankfully, Shelton Lighton's not out for a while. Just a little bruised knee. We'll send it back to Memphis with the hopes of getting it right back on offense for us. Got to get a 3 and out or an interception. We haven't had many turnovers this season. Not many interceptions. I know we had one with Christian Gray last game against Temple, but we haven't had many interceptions, not many fumbles. We did have a strip sack in this game, but they picked it up. Oh, that's a quick little RPO, and it's going to work to perfection. Well, not perfection, but it's going to work pretty well. Gets them 4 yards. Popeye's been playing a lot. Well, yeah, I haven't seen anything about Daniel Cormier. Not Daniel Cormier. That's a UFC fighter. Caleb Cormier is who I'm thinking of. Where is Caleb Cormier? Is he still hurt? Injury report. No, he's back, and so is whatchamacallit, Shelton Lighton. It's just Kareem Culliver, who we knew was out for the season. All right, so it looks like Cormier's just not in the game right now. Maybe he's getting some extra rest. I don't know. Their running back got hurt on the play. They have another running back that's pretty good as well. He breaks a tackle. I hate teams that run guaranteed hurry up the entire drive. It's so frustrating. Stop running hurry up. They had a little trickery, but nobody's fooled. It's a gain of 3. I don't really want to be in Tampa 2. I didn't mean to call that. 2nd and 7. They motion the running back out. They're going to hit him. No, they go underneath to a check down. He's got a first down and more. I thought Langston Bowling was going to get a sack there, but he kind of fell down and couldn't really recover quick enough before the quarterback threw it. This Memphis team's very annoying to play because they're playing well and they're not supposed to. I mean, well, they are good, but they're not better than us. Oh, that's wide open. Maybe they are better than us. Huge first down. Massive first down. And Memphis is knocking on the door of a touchdown. Come on, defense. Let's not have this happen. Not like this. End zone. Pick it off, please. That was the easiest interception you'll ever have. And I didn't get an animation for it. I wasn't the guy that jumped and contested the ball. Another little quick pass. This time it's caught for 2 yards. Xavier Johnson on the play. Big 3rd and 8 for Memphis. They can still get a first down without getting a touchdown. And Sutton has it. I think it's Sutton. Is it Will Sutton? Something like that. Intercepted! It's Deshaun Dobbins! I've been saying Deshaun Dobbins' name all season. He's been unbelievable this year. And he comes and snags that football out of the air. I mean, it was an absolute noodle from the quarterback. What are we doing here? He just throws a little baby throw, a lob, a wounded duck, and Deshaun Dobbins says, thank you. I'll take that. That's pretty big. That is pretty big. Because we got under 3 minutes to go in the half. We've got a 7-3 lead, a chance to add another touchdown to the board to increase our lead and blow them out, which is the overall goal. Lighton is back in, but he's very hurt. We might have to make a sub manually. Keep him out of the game. We're going to go out of the backfield to Javon Lakes, and Lakes will get up a couple of yards. Maybe I should have thrown that different. I don't even know where I want to go on this play. 3rd and 3 will motion Lakes. even know, man. Oh, I have square. I can't hit him, can I? I think I can. Oh my God, what a throw! Keenholz with the play. I mean, I should have never thrown that, but I did it anyway, and it worked. It actually worked. And I'm not going to snap this before the 2-minute warning. All right, here we go. 2 minutes and a half. Got to get another touchdown here. It's very simple. Another touchdown for the boys. We're going to step up and fire that to Green, and he's going to get hit in the hands and drop it. All right, kind of annoying. He should have held on, but it's whatever. I'm not mad. Let me hit the fullback out of the backfield. Grayson with the catch. Don't go to him often, but when I do, it means that I'm desperate. So he makes the catch. He gets the first down. Hand off to Cameron Poe, and Poe will be able to get up to the 5 or to the 41 for a gain of 5. Let me try a little read option here. Garnett's back in for it. Are they going to be ready for it? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. They weren't ready for it, I don't think, but I didn't hold the button like I should have. So it held it. It gave it to the running back and not keeping it with Garnett. But Garnett comes back in for the next play, which is good because I need a scramble. And Garnett is going to outrun this big fat D lineman and then step out of bounds. And a super late hit. Throw the flag, ref. What are we talking about here? But Garnett gets us a lot of yards. Let's keep moving. Hand off to Poe. Poe gets obliterated behind the line of scrimmage. He looked like he was going to have space. At least I thought he was. And he gets destroyed. Blindsided by that D lineman. Let's go underneath. It's Worthington. Worthington up the field. First and goal, Brandon Worthington. And he's so good. He's so good. I hope he doesn't transfer. Because he's very good. Or is he a senior this year? I don't remember. He might be a junior. I know he's got a pretty scary deal breaker. Timeout Memphis. They think they're going to stop us, get the ball back before time runs out in the half. It is only second and goal, though. Garnett in the game. Garnett fires it. Worthington. Touchdown. Delaware Knights. Brandon Worthington with the catch. Garnett with the throw. That was a good throw from Garnett. And we will lead 14-3. We get the ball to start the second half, too. So one half of the double dip has been accomplished. We just got to stop Memphis from scoring and ruining the double dip. There goes the kick. Are they going to kneel it? No, they'll return it. Big hit. Not really. 47 seconds. 47 seconds to get to halftime. Here we go. An interception pick 6 would be sick. That would feed some families right there. Or a strip sack fumble. Oh, mama. It was almost a pick. I was just kind of kidding with the pick 6, but it actually was almost a pick right there. I'm a little bit worried that Cormier's still not out there. He's been out since he got hurt. He hasn't come back in, and at least I haven't seen him. Maybe he got in one more time. The shadow for the field is really hurting my eyes right now. I can't really tell who's open and where my guys are. It's hard to see stuff. I'm sure it's hard for you guys to see. It's hard to see what's going on right now. Maybe I shouldn't have worn the black jerseys. Oh, that's got to be intercepted. It's almost picked off by Hainsworth. And they will punt it away with 35 seconds. They're going to give us another chance to get points on the board. I mean, they're just asking to get blown out right now. We're going to have around 30 seconds to try to get more points. Maybe less than that if I return this. Poe. All right, got us up to the 44. I mean, if we can get to field goal range, that'd be pretty sick, wouldn't it? Or maybe a touchdown. Worthington, Keenholz to Worthington on the slot fade. I can see it written in the newspapers, but it's not there. Just check it down. Check it down. Run some hurry up. We have all of our timeouts. I could have used one there. I could have used one. But I'm just trying to make some things happen here. Check it down to Lakes. We'll get the first down. We'll call our timeout. Even though the clock's going to stop, I'll call my first timeout. We have available timeouts. We can afford to use one. 8 seconds. We really have 2 plays. Unless we want to go quick checkdowns. Which I think that's what we want to do. Just get into field goal range. And now we have 1 play. So we call the timeout. And I try to kick the field goal. This is going to be a little tricky. I was hoping to get middle of the field. We're on the hash. This is a little bit difficult for me, but I should be able to hit this, hopefully, if my practice pays off. Should be able to hit this. It's up, and I pushed it too far to the right. My practice has not paid off. I'm so bad at field goals, man. I try so hard. I try so hard. That the arrow just, I can't figure it out. Not at least consistently enough. That's tough. At least we get the ball. But we could have had a free 3 points, but I screwed it up, man. I'm so bad at field goal kicking. I've been getting better. I'm a lot better than I was on 25, college football 25, but I need to hit that. That's a field goal you got to hit, and I just didn't hit it because I'm trash. But at least I know I'm trash. I'm not delusional. Let's hit Green, Donovan Green first down, maybe? Yeah, they gave it to him. I thought they were going to give inches for sure on that. Keenholz has looked good today. Garnett's looked good today. I mean, both games so far, Keenholz and Garnett have both looked really good. We'll go Lakes out of the backfield. Juke move. Breaks ankles right there. Both quarterbacks have looked fairly good today in both games. So I'm happy about that. I was kind of worried that Keenholz would take some time to get warmed back up. Or maybe somehow the hand was going to be affected, like his throwing skills would be affected by the injured hand. But it seems like they haven't affected his stats at all. And we're going to test him right here. Deep ball down the field. It's caught by Keelan Rounds. Touchdown, East Delaware. Oh, mama. We found a special talent. It's too bad Keenholz is a senior redshirt because he's gone he's done after the year. He's going, hopefully, to the league, but actually probably not now that he got hurt. If he would have had a full season here, he probably gets drafted, but I don't know if he will now. We'll see what happens, I guess, at the end of the season. That's a big throw. Speaking of going to the league, Keelan Rounds, first-round pick. I think that's pretty obvious. Keelan Rounds, a beast. And now we lead 21-3. We have achieved the blowout. We just need to keep adding to it and make sure that Memphis does not add to their score sheet. That's a big hit stick, but he doesn't fumble. Doesn't even look like he got hit hard. I tell you, man, the hit sticks don't do anything. That's not a good way to start. Their handout to the running back. He bounces it, pushes inside, gets brought down. Hainsworth injured. The man that replaced the injured Kareem Culliver is now injured. We got a team full of just absolute people made of glass. I mean, we got nobody with any durability whatsoever on this team. Everybody gets hurt. He's going to come back soon. He's not out for a while. But, I mean, we got nobody with any durability at all. I mean, I haven't seen Jarek Francis or Caleb Cormier in a hot minute. Quarterback finds an open man. He's got so much. I mean, I thought he was going to scramble. He had so much room to run on the right side of the field. I thought that's what he was going to choose. But then he looked down the field and he found a wide open receiver. He didn't even have to throw it. Or didn't have to scramble. He could just throw it easily for a big-time first down. Screen pass. Popeye. Good job, Popeye. Gain of 1 for Memphis. Come on, defense. Do not let them ruin our blowout possibilities. Handoff running back. He's got room, and it's a first down for Memphis. Oh, my God. It's just these little gashes, man. It's these 6-7 yard runs. It's so annoying. They just gash us for just little bits of yardage, and it ruins our entire chances. Because we stop them on first down, we stop them on second down usually, but then it's these third down plays, these fourth down plays, these annoying little plays that get them the drive continuing. Another screen. Popeye's out there. Popeye shuts it down. Kendall McKenzie injured in the play, one of the offensive linemen for Memphis. And that brings up a big 3rd and 10. They've been trying to get cute with the screens. That time it didn't work. And that'll be not a sack. In fact, it's a holding call on Memphis. And a fumble, but he's out of bounds. So the scramble for the quarterback will be not existent. We will accept the 3rd and 20. Although maybe I should have accepted the 4th and 1, and then they kick the field goal. They go 21-6. Or maybe it's still 21-3. Maybe he misses it. Who knows? Oh, Popeye with a beautiful blitz. Popeye! The rush was amazing, but he's injured on the play. I can't handle these injuries, man. Popeye Williams sacks the quarterback and gets injured on the exact same sack. What are these injuries, man? But the holding call killed the Memphis drive right there. I'm going to let this bounce in the end zone. We'll start at the 20. The fact that Popeye is injured is kind of annoying. Guess he didn't eat his spinach. We're going to hand this off to Javon Lakes and get some bread. Javon Lakes up the field. Look at the turn. Look at the change of direction for Javon Lakes. The vision for the third string running back. Beautiful run. And we can continue to drain this clock. We've already got our blowout. I'd like another touchdown to make it even more of an impressive blowout. Because this team is, I think they're going to be counted as same tier opponent against us. I would assume that's what they would count it as. Since we're both ranked pretty highly, we both have one loss. Javon Lake's running pretty good right now. He's injured as well. I'm not shocked. Good God. I need to figure out if there's any way to get like a coaching ability that lowers injury chances. I guess I could just lower the injury slider. That's always a possibility, I guess. Because we get way too many injuries. I mean, I get guys, 7, 8 guys injured in one game, every single game, it feels like. The big man, Tyson Collins, comes in, but he gets shut down immediately. Tyson Collins doesn't get a lot of love. He tries. He definitely tries. We'll take this to the end of the the end of the third quarter. Up 21-3. We need another touchdown to make this even more of a convincing blowout. But we're looking pretty good right now. Looking pretty good right now. All we got to do is score. That's all we got to do. Keenholt's back in the game. I'm going to fire it early. Faison holds on. Stays on his feet. Jordan Faison. I love him. He's a big-time player. I'm sad that he's a senior. Because I want more seasons with Jordan Faison. He's been huge this season in his moments. Tyson Collins, the big bowling ball. We'll take it down to the 10-yard line, and we'll keep running. It's the Dragon Warrior, Cameron Poe. 2nd and 5. Poe stopped by his own center right there. What do I call here? Maybe a motion curl X post. Keenholtz is the one in the game. Motioning Collins. Let me step up in this pocket with Keenholtz. I don't usually scramble with Lincoln Keenholtz, but this time he's in. Lincoln Keenholtz scrambling for a touchdown. You'd think it's Kenyon Garnett out there. But we take a 28-3 lead. Okay, we are up by a good margin. We should be able to hold this lead. Even if Memphis scores, which I really hope they don't, but even if they get a touchdown, we'll still have an 18-point lead. So we'll still have that 17-plus point blowout. But I want even more than that. I want it to be convincing. Because we need these 5 stars to say, yeah, I want to come play for you. Rod Hainsworth injured again. My God, I got to lower the injury slider. There's way too many injuries. Way too many. And Cormier, thankfully, is back on the field. I was getting a little worried that he was just done for the game. Even though he wasn't on the injury report anymore. Oh, what a juke. Or what a turn back inside. But at least Cormier is back out there. So that's good. And Jarek Francis is back out. Maybe they were just too tired to come out previously. We could use a big fumble or an interception. Talk about big fumbles. I spoke into existence. Mixon Jr. to the house. I spoke it into existence. Okay. A big fumble. Return for a touchdown. He was not down, was he? Oh, he was 1,000% down. He was 1,010% down. That is 1,000,000% not a fumble. But I'll take it. They're not going to review it. I'm not going to complain about it because we got recruits on campus. 35-3. That I spoke into existence. It happened as I was saying it. Thank you, football gods. Thank you, EA Sports gods, for giving me what I wanted for once. I'll take a fumble right here too, if you want to give me that. 35-3. We are continuing our blowout. This is what I wanted. This is what we need. This is what's going to impress the recruits. They're going to say, yeah, I want to come play for this team. This team's good. This team's blowing out top 25 opponents. They got a beautiful campus. They got awesome jerseys. The fan base is rabid. I want to come play in this atmosphere. This is better than the shoe. I want to come play for these boys. Coach Arrington looks like a stud. I mean, he's a former Super Bowl winning quarterback. I think he knows what it takes to win in the NFL. He knows what it takes to get to the NFL. Oh, it's a crazy good route. Crazy good route from Memphis' wide receiver, Jamari Hawkins. Let's keep moving. Defense has got to play a little bit better than that. Cormier with a great pass rush. Stuffs the run in the backfield for a loss of 2, and he's flexing on the haters with the arm flex, showing the bicep. 2nd and 12. He's getting held there. That's going to be not pass interference, but an incomplete pass, and it's 3rd and 12. I feel like I can get to the quarterback with Cormier. I feel like I can get to him. I've been getting close to the back-to-back plays now. Come on. Somebody get to him. Somebody almost did. It's a completed pass. Caleb Cormier and Deshaun Dobbins both injured in the play. I'm definitely lowering the injury slider after this game. There's no reason we should have 19 injuries in one game from the same players. And DeMarco Ward injured this time for Memphis. I'm shocked it's not on our guys. It's only a bruised hand for Caleb Cormier. We don't know what Dobbins had. All right, we've achieved a blowout and a big blowout. It's what I've been wanting. It's the big blowout that we've been looking for. Another injury, this time to Memphis' player. Can we stop with the injury so I can run the clock down? That's another annoying part about the injuries is they stop the clock. I don't really want any more injuries because I need to run the clock. Cameron Poe has had a good game. We'll take that down. We're not going to snap this. 2-minute warning. All we really need is like one more first down, and we are going to win this game. We could go for another touchdown to make it even more of a blowout, but I think the only way we'll do that is if Memphis just gives me a clear look, which they're going to. Okay. Well, I asked for the clear look. They're going to give me one, so this is our best chance to add even more points to the score sheet. Got to give it to Keelan Rounds. It's going to be caught by Keelan. He's so good. Keelan Rounds with the catch. Brings us to the 7. And now I think we have to try to score. We can't just get brought to the 7 and not try to score. Tyson Collins at the 2. Not going to call any timeouts. I'm going to let the clock roll. From the 2. Cameron Poe. End zone denied. All right. They don't want to give me that. We're under 20 seconds to go. Under 15 seconds to go. I'm going to hit Green. Donovan Green. Touchdown Knights. We add even more. Okay. We did exactly what I wanted. We blew out Memphis very convincingly. 42-3. That is going to impress these recruits. We needed a game like this. We really did. We needed a game like this to secure some of these recruits. They're going to see this game and they're going to be like, yeah, I need to come play for the East Delaware Knights because they're a good team. I'm so happy this is the game that we got, and Memphis didn't actually score a bunch of points and make it a game in the fourth quarter. Quarterback probably going to take a shot here or scramble. No, he's going to scramble, then take a shot, and it's going to be dropped, and that's the end of the game. We achieve a huge blowout. The recruits on campus are going to be happy about that one. Keenholz looked amazing. Garnett looked great in his role. I mean, Keelan Rounds always looks great. That's a bunch of XP added to the bar. Show me some positive results, please. Show me some positive results about these recruits. We got locked out on Eric Wade, which was kind of at the last. He was at the end of our board. Please tell me that those visits went well. Nobody committed. Jeremiah Wolf, man. Antoine Steed, we got closer on, but he hasn't chosen us yet. I fear this is going to be a battle. We jumped really close on Oregon, but Morgan Webb, I think, is done. He's on campus. We needed to get him to sign with us before he goes on campus to Oregon. He's gonna commit to Oregon. That's brutal. He's on campus next episode against for Oregon. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. And this, I mean, this hard sell does nothing. What does that hard sell do? Maybe I try to sway him. Is there a sway that would work? This one is a success, but that's not a very good one. Is there one that I can get with the A plus in there? That's the ideal pitch. Is there not a combination? Why is there never a combination of the one that I need? There's never a combination of one that I need. We're just going to go with the hard sell, man. Hard sell's not going to work because it's not very good hard sell. We're going to lose Morgan Webb to Oregon. We're in a recruiting battle. We forced a recruiting battle with Wayne Bostic with Ohio State. It's just simply not going to be enough because he's got a Week 13 visit to Ohio State. We've been passed on Dennis Dicker by NC State, which is not something I predicted. Oh, it's all crumbling. It's all crumbling. Navy's making a hard push for Steve Henley. You don't want to go to Navy. You don't want to cut that hair, that luxurious hair of yours. Vernon Azur, we passed Oklahoma, but he's on campus next episode again for Oklahoma. Man, this is some brutal stuff right now. This recruiting class could end up being really bad if we're able to lose these guys, which it looks like we might. It looks like we might end up losing some of these guys, and I don't really want to lose them. I'd prefer these guys to stay around and play for us next year, but it's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. It is not looking good. And I'm not happy about it whatsoever. This is tough. It's hard to recruit with 600 hours, man. It is just hard. Especially when we're trying to go after some of these big-time 5-stars. We'll see what happens. We've already got one 5-star, but it's not looking good for the last couple. Next episode will be the final 2 games of the regular season. UTSA, UTSA, and then at home against our big-time rival, our biggest rival, Delaware. So we will take those guys on in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more. Join the Juice Club. Thank you so much. Stop by and watch. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.